Hey Pisces, this is Star. I'm going to be doing your whole story reading today. So for those of you who don't know, we're going through the entire deck. So let me just meditate here on your energy, Pisces. I do these readings about every 3 months or so. So they're not really time specific because, you know, the energy, it's so many cards that this could be, you know, months out into the future, or sometimes it'll show up as somebody's past. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. So you are coming, I haven't quite shuffled yet, and this is not the actual reading, but I'm going to read these cards that just popped out. You are coming out here as the Hangman. So you're making a strong appearance. It's a little concerning to me because we look at what we have, these 3 cards here. We have the 10 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 4 of Wands. So this is really telling me that you may be, I haven't shuffled yet, so the cards are all in the upright. After I shuffle, we'll have some reversals in there, so we'll see what happens. But I feel as though some of you may be thinking about ending a relationship. For some of you, it's an actual marriage, okay, with the Lovers and the 4 of Wands. Some of you may have already taken this action. Yeah, 6 of Swords, so it's kind of moving on. So that's the initial energy that I'm picking up for whoever is out there and resonates with that. All right, okay. I feel like there's going to be a conversation, or you're going to get some news. Could be an apology, or this is news from someone that you have an emotional attachment to. Yeah, I'm kind of getting an apology. Somebody wants to right a wrong that they did, or there may have been an argument. 5 of Wands reverse, 8 of Swords. Yeah, someone can't stop thinking about this, or they're very much, this could be you. You may be very much in your head. Maybe you're tired of conflict and drama, and this has you in your head. Yeah, there you are again. So yeah, it's definitely you. In your head, kind of keeping to yourself, not saying a whole lot. All right. Let's get these cards on the table. All right, let me just shuffle the clarifier deck as well. Okay. So let's see. Let me just look at the camera, make sure you guys can see. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we start off with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely a situation that you're carrying a lot of emotion, but it's kind of sadness. This could be, again, an ending of a relationship. With the Chariot is moving forward. 8 of Cups, yeah, same thing, kind of turning your back on something. See, so here the 6 of Swords came out in reverse. Let me see if I can fit 9 in here. Okay. Wow. Okay, my goodness. Okay, let's see. Let me get all the cards out. This is going to be an interesting reading. I already see that. There's definitely new beginnings, you know, happening here. Yeah, See, again, the Four of Wands in reverse. So, you know, kind of goes along with this theme of there being a lot of emotion due to the breakdown of a connection. There's a lack of communication between you and your partner, perhaps, or you, I feel like it may, yeah, this kind of looks, it looks like there's a breakdown in communication between you and it could be a husband, it could be a person of authority, a father, the father of your children, an Aries. Yeah, definitely lack of communication. Okay, do we see these cards now? Okay, so let's just leave it there. All right, so yeah, so in the middle here we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that, you know, what I was saying before, you are tired of the conflict. You don't want to be in this you know, state of mind anymore. And this is becoming pretty clear to you. It's just that, see, the Ace of Swords is right here in the middle of that first row, but sandwiched in between that is the Six of Swords reversed and the Fool in reverse, which is telling me that mentally, there's, you know, it's almost like you made up your mind, because look at all the aces we have here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and even the Sun is about new beginnings as well. So yeah, it's as though you've already kind of made the decision, but the action hasn't taken place. You haven't been able to, you know, either take that leap of faith, or for some reason there's a blockage right now. I feel, you know, we do have Judgment here, so this is like a pretty big announcement or decision with regards to a relationship. Because that Judgment is in, you know, sandwiched between the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I'm also seeing, you know, there could very well be somebody else involved here for some of you. So, you know, I'm not saying anything could have necessarily happened yet, but I do feel like there's some new energy coming toward you, and I feel as though this is a romantic situation. So with the Judgment there as well, there's a sense that, you know, this may be destined. So just understand that if you are being led away from a relationship and you know, you're all in your feelings, just know that the universe is guiding you toward something. It looks like it's going to be pretty enjoyable. Okay, I'll put it that way. Very passionate. And it has this potential to make you really happy. I feel as though, you know, with the Magician and the World being there next to each other, this is all under your control as far as, you know, how this plays out, because you can choose to stay in this sad state, in these emotions, or you could choose to look toward the future and understand that there are possibilities out there for you. With the Eight of Swords next to Justice, oh. I'm sorry, but I have to say, so this is not going to apply to all of you, I'm sure. It may be just a few of you, but I am seeing here somebody possibly getting arrested or going to jail. Okay, because Justice and the Eight of Swords to me is like jail. Somebody sitting in a jail cell. Doesn't mean it has to be for long. This could be, actually with that Eight of Wands being right there, it could be like an overnight thing, a couple days. But I'm feeling it's because somebody didn't report something, or it's like something, you know, this could have been... Okay, so it could have been, you know, when doing taxes, there may have been something that wasn't reported, like income that wasn't reported. And I'm seeing this Emperor here as an authority figure communicating that. Okay, so watch out there. That's for some of you, not all of you. Let's see here. What else do we have? Yeah, so you're definitely, I feel as though, you know, we have two pages here, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. In between, we have the Four of Swords, which is really taking a time out, and they're actually facing away from each other. So it's almost as though this person, you're kind of at the same level, and being a page, you know, it could just be referring to the communication aspect of it, because I do absolutely see that. But it can also be that, you know, there is a bit of immaturity here. So you may be at like a standoff, giving each other the silent treatment, which really is not going to solve a whole lot. And I actually feel with the Two of Wands here, that may be exactly what the two of you are kind of avoiding, is because Two of Wands is about being at a crossroads. So it's kind of an avoidance of having to face that crossroads, and where do we go from here? So this is kind of, this Four of Swords is a time out to think about that. Think about the next steps moving forward. But there is definitely, I mean, look at this. What more do you need to know that you're going to have a major shift and new beginning in your life? We have the Magician, which is the number 1 in tarot, and the World, which is, you know, represents a completion of something, completion of a cycle in your life. The same thing with here, the Ace of Wands and the Sun. So this is all about new beginnings. For some of you, this may be happening around the time of Leo, so July, August. But not necessarily. But again, because of those combinations, yes, you may be facing these major changes that perhaps you feel unprepared for. Maybe you don't even want it. There's a part of you that does, though, because, you know, you just want somebody to play fair with you, to you know, you want this give and take, and I feel like that's what you're not really getting. And I feel, you know, whoever it is that you're with, I feel like there's somebody around you who's very much focusing on the past, but in a negative light. You know, so they're thinking, they're reminiscing in a sense, but it's either bringing about like bittersweet type of memories or feelings, or just negative memories and feelings. Because I do feel like there's somebody around you that's just very closed off. There's this very closed off, guarded energy, not really wanting to let anybody in, because you know, it's, wow. It's like you guys, you know, the Six of Cups is about the past. So this is somebody that you've had a connection with for quite some time. But yet there's this moon here. So it's almost as though some of you may feel like you've been living with someone or in a relationship with someone for so long, but you come to realize you didn't really know them at all, or they don't really know you at all. And somehow that happened. Now, it could have been that, you know, for some of you, you may have rushed into this connection, and so you didn't give yourself the time and space to really see, you know, how the dynamic of your relationship was going to play out. So let's do some clarifying. Okay, yeah, wow. Okay, so the Devil is clarifying the Ten of Cups in reverse, which tells me that, you know, if you haven't gotten out of the situation, the Devil is here to say that this situation has become toxic. Okay, so you may be, this could be codependency. It could be control issues as well, jealousy. We'll see. Let me see. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so we have the Chariot and the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you may be moving on because you've realized that the person that you're dealing with is a complete liar. They don't... King of Swords in reverse can be very corrupt, especially with that devil there. You know, this to me is like somebody may have been planning a trip as well, you know, secretly. Again, take whatever resonates. It's a super general reading. We're doing the entire deck, so there may be parts of the reading that resonate with you and that are meant for you, and other parts that are not. So keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, we have the Eight of Cups with the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, it's almost as though you're recognizing that in order for you to heal, you need to get yourself away from this person. But there's something that's stopping you. Even though you want to with this Knight of Swords, it's almost as though you stop yourself because it's like events are happening very quickly, or you feel, you know, like things are going to, like, okay, it's almost as though you don't want to have a particular conversation because you know that once you get those words out of your mouth, it's like there's no turning back and it's full speed ahead, right? Look, Ace of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. So yeah, Nine of Wands is, well, the nines kind of say that something is almost at its end. So that's why I'm saying you've already decided this. It's just you're feeling a little bit leery about taking the action. The Fool in reverse is not taking that action, not taking that leap of faith, perhaps because of fear or feeling like you are unprepared. But this may be what is waiting for you on the other side. So just keep that in mind. I also feel that some of you have found some things out that have made you feel kind of naive. You know, also like you had this picture of this relationship as this fairy tale almost. To the point, almost to the relationship's detriment, right? Because it wasn't really based on anything solid other than what you built it up to be in your mind. And so you were placing these really high expectations on someone, and perhaps your expectations or your goals or your overall journey may not have been as compatible as you thought it was, you know, because you may have been led by emotion, because there's a lot of cups here. So there's a lot of emotion having to do with this situation. We have the Ace of Cups. You need a new beginning. Ace of Cups, you know, I also see it next to the Judgment card is almost like this cathartic experience that you're going to be having based on self-love. This is you understanding that you need to put that heavy load down and give yourself the opportunity to love yourself and open yourself up to a new life. Really, Judgment is about rebirth. So having a new life, having, you know, viewing love, the Two of Cups, in a whole different way. But it's all about making that decision and that choice to do it. No one's going to force you. Yeah, look at that. You guys may have been dealing with a soulmate. We have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Lovers is in reverse. So yeah, there's love there. You still have affection for each other, but I don't feel like there's passion there anymore. And so if you want passion and you really want that, you know, real connection, not just because I'm getting as though, you know, maybe at one point this relationship was very, very passionate and you felt like you were meant for each other, but it's gotten to the point where it's almost platonic now. So there is love there, but it's not like passionate love, you know. So we have the Moon with Strength. Yeah, again, I'm getting, you know, time frame, excuse me, July, August. Six of Cups reverse, Five of Cups. Yeah, see, so again, somebody is viewing the past as something that's very painful. There were very painful events. And I feel as though, you know, the way that somebody communicates about this, sometimes it comes off as very aggressive or forceful, but it's because, you know, there's so much passion behind those emotions, or, you know, behind being disappointed and not getting what you thought you were being sold. I do feel as though, you know, again, I'm getting this feeling with the moon and the strength card is like somebody's been holding something back, some information. So I don't know where it was that I saw that, but I'm sure it'll come up later. But that's coming up for me again. So again, I feel like somebody is still hiding something, they're holding back. And this is definitely a power play. There's a reason behind it, okay? So they want to keep control of a situation, and so they're not exactly sharing everything. This could be you. Okay, we have the Four of Coins with the Two of Cups. See, this to me says that this relationship became more of a comfort zone. Four of Pentacles is something that you don't want to let go of, but it's by no means your end all be all. It's only the Four of Pentacles. Why would you want to hold on to the Four of Pentacles when there's this possibility for you to have 10 of Pentacles type of relationship? So yeah, this has been stable in a sense, in the sense that you guys, you know, have been in each other's lives. And again, you know, I do see that there is affection. I'll say there is affection there. There is love, but it's not the kind of love that you could have, okay, that you have the potential to find. So yeah, see, Five of Wands reverse with the Nine of Cups. You just want to be happy. You want to, you know, feel satisfied and content again. You want to have fun. Maybe you want to go out and drink with your friends. You know, that's something that you haven't done in a long time. Interesting. So we have Justice, and again, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody is not telling the truth. See, here we had the King of Swords in reverse. The truth is going to come out though. So yeah, just prepare for that. There's going to be some sort of revelation here. We have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so maybe this revelation is what's going to, you know, motivate you to move forward, perhaps. Let's see. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I told you, I felt the energy of a new person coming in here, and yeah, very much. I feel like a lot of you are going to be meeting somebody new, and it's going to be like instant attraction. You're going to know right away. This could be a Leo. Actually, I have very strong Leo energy here, so maybe that's why that it's either that time frame or a Leo person, or somebody who has that sort of like embodies that type of energy. So typically, you know, Leos take up a lot of space. They're very warm, they're very inviting, very charismatic. They like to shine, just like the sun. So if you meet someone like that, this person is going to bring a lot of passion definitely into your life at a time when you're feeling lonely and kind of abandoned. So it's almost as though you meet someone at the perfect time, like just when you actually needed this type of relationship the most. And again, we have Judgment right on top of that. So this could very well be a destined, fated event here of you meeting a new person that's going to help you get out of an old situation. We have the Four of Wands reverse with the Ten of Swords. It's over. You know, whether you guys are, you know, kind of still living in the same place or still acting like you're in a relationship, I see it being over. We have, yeah, the Two of Wands, Six of Cups. So this is the moment where somebody is contemplating this, or they're thinking about, you know, do I want to continue on this path that I've been on for quite some time with this person that I've known for so long? Or is it better to just cut ties and walk away? Somebody's thinking that, and someone's thinking, you know, perhaps I better just walk away. Four of Swords. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands here. So this time apart is really to gather, you know, the strength, the courage to be able to make this type of decision and actual move. So we have the Knave of Coins, or the Page of Coins here, with the Death card in reverse. So this is telling me that one person is ready to move on and the other person not quite. They're almost there, but there's like, in their eyes, they're not ready to let go yet. You know, I almost feel as though they're not ready to let go because they feel like it wasn't their idea. You know, so it is a power play. This is something like, no, it's over when I say it's over, not when you say it's over, type of thing. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. Yes, with the 3 of Pentacles. So the thing is that, you know, for you guys to be able to work together, you would have to communicate. And both cards here that represent communication are in the reverse. So how do you fix something? How do you work as a team and go toward the same direction if you guys don't even talk? Maybe you like don't really even speak the same language. Not literally, but you know what I mean. There may always be misinterpretations, misunderstandings, things like that between the two of you. The Magician and the Hermit in reverse. You know, for you to get to this Magician stage here where you can manifest whatever you want, really, because you are starting a new cycle in your life. So you are co-creating this along with the universe. And in order for you to, you know, get to that point, first of all, you have to be able to have these conversations. But I think the conversation really starts with yourself, you know, with the Hermit being here. So there's some type of time apart. It's definitely needed. I feel like you really need time to reflect and to make plans as far as, you know, your future and how you want that to look. Okay, but yeah, look, again, the 2 of Wands. So that crossroads that we see here, clarifying the world. So look, the 6 of Cups with the 2 of Wands. So this is the past. The 2 of Wands and the world. This is the future. That's what is being contemplated here by these two people. One of you, whichever you are, you'll know one of you is ready, the other person is not. So let's see what else. All right. If this is resonating with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get updated videos. Also, if you're interested in a private reading, you can contact me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Information about prices and whatnot is in the description box below. Let me put this on this side so I don't get confused. Gosh, these are kind of hard to, they're so slippery. Okay, wait a minute. These are the ones that oh, Lordy. Okay, now I'm ready. Sorry. All right, so, sorry, I'm just taking all the energy in, so give me a moment. Wow, 3 queens in the same line, and you in the middle. Wow. Okay. Let me just see. So again, we're talking about here with the Hierophant being in reverse right here in the middle of the first line. A total life transformation, really. So whatever was normal, it will no longer be. It's also the ending of a marriage as well, is what I'm seeing. But again, I'm kind of feeling like somebody's not ready. Like they feel very apprehensive about being alone, being single, feeling like, you know, in a lot of cases, maybe feeling like they're not going to be able to make it financially. And so this is where that lack of confidence comes from. But again, I feel like there's this entrance of a new person into the picture that is offering love. And I feel like this person kind of gets you out of your head with the Five of Swords being there in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. So they kind of get the ball rolling. Whether or not you stay with this person for a long time, who knows? Because it's really just a Knight at this point. Although we do have a King of Cups here, and a Queen of Cups. Well, let's see. But yeah, you know, either way, it would be a newer relationship. So wherever that goes, you know, who knows? Just let it go with the flow. Now here, I kind of feel as though this may actually be you embodying all of these energies here, because I'm seeing here with the Seven of Cups being in reverse. Yeah, of course, there may be somebody, maybe your partner, or maybe it's you, but somebody may have been dealing with multiple people at the same time. Okay. Yeah, it's very possible. I'll be honest with you, because we do have the Empress here as well, which sometimes I do see as the other woman, you know, and there's another Queen here, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this could very well be discovered, is what I'm seeing, you know, because somebody is finding something out. And we saw before, there's going to be some sort of revelation. A truth will be coming out. Okay, there is some secret happening here. Now, for some of you, that's going to be, you know, finding out that your partner was dealing with, like I said, a lot of different people. For others of you, this is you kind of embodying all of these energies and understanding that, you know, you deserve better. You deserve what you had envisioned for yourself. And maybe just accepting that this is not the place where you're going to get that. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands here right next to you. Again, that heavy burden that I feel as though you're getting ready to make a decision to trade that heavy burden for an Ace of Pentacles. So again, a whole new beginning and healing from a codependent situation, toxic situation. Yeah. Again, I'm seeing it's because there was like a romanticizing of everything. There was an idealization of someone, maybe even without merit, you know, not to say that, not necessarily like they were doing anything wrong, but you were placing them on a pedestal that they hadn't yet, earned, if that makes sense to you. So, you know, I guess they kind of figured that bare minimum was enough, because that got them to this position in your life of like the highest, most, important priority in your life. And that may have, fed somebody's ego, to be quite honest with you. So I do see this sense of waiting here. Also waiting, I feel like, with that Empress there, Queen of Cups right next to it, I feel like that is actually you. You're waiting because you're putting something away. It's like you're preparing yourself, especially financially. You want to make sure you are going to be in a comfortable position before you make any kind of change. But Three of Wands, what's coming toward you is this Four of Cups in reverse. You being able to let go of what no longer serves you. We have a King of Coin here right next to that. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. and the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, right under the stars. This is healing. It's definitely healing. So let's clarify. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So someone is afraid, you know, again, that this new beginning, you know, they're not going to be able to make it on their own. It's just fear. Look at this. Nine of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. Someone is hiding something. They're hiding something. They're keeping something protected, out of sight. But I feel like someone's going to find it. And maybe, you know, the feminine energy here. I'm kind of seeing that somebody's realizing they've been disrespected for some time. Yeah. Yeah. Very immature communication or no communication at all. Like, you know, making you feel rejected or just not important. Yeah, you know, this is going to get to the point where somebody's just going to throw up their hands and say, I just don't care anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done with this relationship. I'm done with this way of life. You know, fill in the blanks however it resonates for you. But it's just someone's going to be at their wit's end and just say, I'm done. And I actually feel as though you guys may be in agreement. You know, we have the Three of Pentacles with justice. So somebody may be agreeing to go through with a divorce. Knight of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles reverse. Again, okay, so again, I'm seeing this vision of someone that you held, you know, in very high regard. Okay, so the King of Pentacles in the upright is a provider. He's a protector, a provider, somebody you can count on, very responsible, very, you know, admired. People come to him for help, for advice. But in the reverse, he's just the opposite. You know, he's not good with money. He could even be corrupt when it comes to money. And the reason I say that is because it's clarifying the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like somebody's trying to like justify something, their behavior, their lack of responsibility, their lack of commitment, you know, whatever it may have been. They're kind of trying to justify it or paint a pretty picture about it. Also, I'm seeing apologies here. Yeah, your partner is going to want to talk to you again, you know, actively, like have some conversations. And I do feel like they do want to apologize because they know that they did not meet your expectations. So I think you're both kind of on the same page. At some point you get on the same page. Queen of Wands, yeah, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment. Seven of Cups reverse with the Three of Cups reverse. Yeah. So again, kind of confirmation for me. For some of you out there, there are multiple people involved here. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, you know, involvement. This could very well be people meddling into your relationship. But I'm seeing a lot of feminine energy here. Also, a lot of gossip. Or somebody's like clearing up gossip, you know, because like it's almost like your partner may have somehow like compromised your reputation. And so this is you like wanting to get the record straight because you've been quiet for long enough. So it's almost like you want to expose them. Like, it's not just me. I'm not the one with the problem. This person did this, 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 and that. Like all the things that people don't see, because there is some sort of like sense of illusion here. So, the Queen of Swords, we have the Six of Wands. So yeah, I do feel like these queens, in some cases, in most cases, it's going to be the like you're embodying this energy. You're seeing your worth. You're understanding that, you know, you're going to be just fine as long as you live in your truth. And that's what I'm seeing here is that, you know, with the Queen Pentacles there in the Judgment. It's like you want to restore harmony and balance. And the way to do that is for you to be truthful, first of all, with yourself. Yeah, the High Priestess, and we have the Knight of Wands reverse. Okay, so two ways I can read this again. So it may be for two different groups. But again, this, for some of you, is confirming that there are secrets, and this is player energy for sure. So definitely, again, somebody who likes to flirt a lot, they like attention. You find out that this person has been, cheating on you. It was a secret, but this secret is getting too hard to bear or to carry. It's too much. Ace of Coins, yeah. Four of Wands in reverse. So this is letting go of that connection in order for you to have a possibility of that new beginning. Look at you. The Hangman, but it's in the reverse, which means you've been enlightened. You now see the truth here at this point. So, measure the timeline, wherever you are in it. What are you seeing clearly? That this is toxic. This is a burden to you. And that you need to actually heal from that. You cannot make this shit up. The Star card. So you are healing. You, High Priestess, is Pisces. So you are healing. I feel like something may have happened during the time of Aquarius. So like January, beginning of the year. Something may have happened around that time. You may have started having suspicions around that time, or I don't know, it may be relevant to some of you. Aquarius energy. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles with the 4. Yeah. So Seven of Pentacles is like kind of waiting for something to happen. Four of Swords is restless energy when it's in the reverse. So there has been this period of waiting to see if anything changes, if anything improves, but you get frustrated. And I think that's where, you say this is not ever going to be what it was. So I feel like that's when you decide that's enough. So interesting. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Again, I feel as though you're going to meet somebody new. And they're going to be possibly a soulmate. Okay? Counterparts, King and the Queen. But I feel as though you're not going to be... It's like you want to be independent, like in your own power for some time. I don't know that you're going to necessarily be too open to this. Maybe you feel like it's too soon, and it very well maybe. But you're going to have to make a choice here. Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius. Or this is also, tempering the situation. So not necessarily rushing into it. You don't want to rush into it. You want to take your time. You want to kind of go with the flow, see how it goes, that type of thing. You want to make sure that you're actually compatible with this person. King of Cups again there. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm getting that this person is kind of, in your eyes, coming in at the wrong time in your life. At a point where maybe you're not ready to receive them. But I feel like it's divine timing, to be quite honest. We have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands here again in reverse. You're going to be very emotional. That's what it is. Purging a lot of emotions with the Four of Cups in reverse. And I do feel like this is a very important part of your healing process. Five of Swords. Because it's about, it's kind of like you have all these thoughts in your mind and they're all tangled up, and you got to untangle them and make sense of it, and then, just be able to just let it go. Let it go so that it's not plaguing your every thought. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a husband or somebody who is married. Three of Swords reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, I'm seeing a husband who has been juggling. And this is what you are coming to terms with and letting go of. Okay. Wow, this has been a long reading and we're not done. I've done too much talking, Pisces, but I'm actually a quiet person. So if I say a lot, it's because there's really a lot coming through. Hopefully I'm not repeating myself too much because honestly, it's almost like I zone out. That's why I say, you know, like when people send me emails or, you know, write comments saying that, or thanking me for the advice or the guidance, it's really not, it's not my advice or guidance. I'm just really the interpreter. So don't think of me as any kind of like wise person because I don't, they're not my messages. All right. Pisces. Okay. Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords. Wow. Okay. The good news is that I feel for you the process is going to be a bit easier, believe it or not, because I do feel like you're very emotional at the moment, or you were, you know, again, depending on where you are in the timeline. But I feel like for you, it's going to be easier to move on because you've been feeling this way for so long. Whereas I kind of feel as though your partner has been denying almost like any of this is happening. Like they don't want to see it, or they just were very, very confident that you guys would get back together. That you would always fight for this relationship no matter what. That you would always, you know, that all it would take is just an apology, something to keep you coming back. And that you would always be willing to say, okay, it's fine. Let's move forward. What can I do for you? What else can I change? You know, like it was always you trying your best and giving all your energy, but you weren't feeling like you were getting that return to you. So I feel as though you've seen now the potential. So somebody comes into your life that shows you an alternative and you've already seen it, can't unsee it. You've already felt it. Maybe you haven't felt this in a long time and somebody like reignited a flame in you that's been out for a while, you know? And so this, again, I'm seeing it's going to come as quite of a surprise to your partner. They're going to want to get back with you. So if you've already broken up, I do feel like they're going to try to come back and apologize. I don't feel like you're going to take them back, and that's going to be a rude awakening for them. They are not expecting this. And I'm getting here, I'm actually getting like payback. This is payback. Look. Seven of Swords is lies, cheating, deceit, things that are, you know, done in secret. Six of Pentacles. You see how they're, you know, it's kind of like payback. Like, I'm giving you back what you gave me, the energy that you gave me. So you treated me like I was not a priority. Well, now you are your own priority. And so they cannot be your priority anymore. So now this Knight of Wands is right next to the Strength card. Knight of Wands is about taking action as well. Why are you taking action now? Because first of all, Temperance is here saying this is divine timing. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. So if you feel like you're in this, but you're not ready to leave this person, let it be. Don't force yourself to get to that point, because it's going to happen naturally. Just go with the flow though. You know, don't resist what's going on around you. Just be very observant and always keep yourself, you know, in mind first and foremost. But I do see somebody, or you, getting the strength to take action that has been, you know, kind of waiting in the wings, so to speak. Okay, this ending, the Lovers in reverse, this ending was something that was destined to be. And I do feel as though somebody, again, has the courage and ends up making that decision. Whether that be you or your partner, I feel like it's going to be more so you. You're going to, and the reason I say that, look, there you are again, the Hangman in reverse. So enlightened to this situation, enlightened to the fact that Five of Pentacles, there's something missing here. This, you deserve much more, and you're making that decision based on those facts, because now you have the courage and the strength to do it. By the time you do it, again, Ten of Swords reverse, it's like you've already gone through all the pain. I feel like for you, walking away is going to actually be the easier part. For this person, not so much. It's when you walking away is their tower moment. I don't think it's yours. You're dropping the bomb, but they're really the ones that are going to be surprised and feel it. So yes, I'm seeing here conversations, you know, about why this is ending. We have the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is an end of a long-term relationship. And there's a lot of sadness, but there's a conversation at the end talking about, you know, where the disappointments happened, why you're moving on, why you need to end this. So it's kind of ironic, but the communication that you were lacking throughout the relationship may actually happen in that last conversation that you have together. So sometimes that's what it takes, you know, for people to come around and open up. And unfortunately, I think for this person, it's going to be too late. We have the Nine of Cups with the Sun in reverse. So the Sun in reverse is actually a lack of joy. Nine of Cups there is like, I want this joy. I need this joy in my life. Because there's a lot of stress around you with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. You also, it's like you're already living by yourself, or you feel like you're already single, you know, like all the responsibilities, issues, any kind of problems in the household, they're all on you, or you feel that way. There may also be a child here with that Page of Cups being there. King of Wands reverse. Again, I'm getting like immature communication. Some of you may not have been taking action because of a child or children. We have Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a lot of like, you know, getting to work, being very responsible, very nurturing. I do get the sense here that there's a female energy that did the bulk of the work, you know, in the family, in the household, in the finances, and that's what I'm seeing. And then the male energy, there was a lack of motivation because they felt less than somehow, like they felt either intimidated by you or belittled in some cases, I'm seeing. Okay, the Lovers in reverse with the Tower reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want this. they didn't think it would get this far. They didn't want this to go this far, to end up in a breakup. Like, they didn't really believe that this was going to happen. Seven of Wands reversed. This is you like saying, I'm not fighting for this anymore. I'm just going to let it go. But you had been holding on for so long, so they were convinced that that would never change. And so now they want a reconciliation with the Three of Cups here, but it's a no. Somebody's offer is being rejected. And like I said, that is going to be a Tower moment. We have the Emperor in reverse. So some of you could be very well dealing with an Aries, or this is just representing like a male energy. Could be your husband, your partner, but this person loses all control of this relationship, of this situation, and it's almost like they didn't see it coming. Six of Wands, the Three of Wands. So we have a victory here for you. Again, this is you dropping this bomb, but for you it's a victory, because this has been a long road to get you to this point. This person hasn't been thinking the same thing as you. You know, they've been kind of sweeping it under the rug, and that's why it took them by surprise. Seven of Swords, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, this could be, again, cheating within a marriage. The Hierophant represents marriage, also represents Taurus. We have the Six of Pentacles with the Chariot. So that tit for tat, right? So whatever they did, whatever the Seven of Swords represents, lies, deceit, cheating, whatever it is, hiding things, you know, whatever it is that this person was doing, that was not, it was not something that would be considered acceptable if you are in a committed relationship with someone. So whatever that may be. And so the tit for tat is like, oh, you did that to me, well, now I'm leaving you. But yeah, what we were waiting for, the Seven of Pentacles that we saw before, you're no longer waiting, because you have the strength. Again, Leo energy as well. So I feel like July, August is going to be an eventful time for you guys. Knight of Wands, yeah, you get out of your head and start taking action, because it's time now. And also I feel like the Ace of Cups in reverse, you realize that you're never going to have the level of love for this person that you did before. You just don't see them in the same light. And that's exactly what needed to happen in order for you to be able to move forward. So that's why I'm saying, if you're not at this place yet, but you're going through, you know, this is kind of, the story is resonating with you, but you're not ready to let go, don't. It will become clear to you. Just let yourself be guided. Yeah, we have the King of Swords with the Page of Cups. So again, very decisive conversation here about feelings. Somebody's just offering love too little too late, because they don't want you to walk away. They're trying to defend their actions from before, their lack of attention to you, their lack of the Five of Pentacles. Again, I'm getting like financial irresponsibility. But you see, look at this. Seven of Cups is about illusions. You know, somebody creating some kind of illusion. You see how there's like smoke here, and then there's all these cups with different things in them. You don't know what you're going to get. But you're wise to their ways. Okay, you know that I feel like there's gaslighting that has gone on here. So when they see that things have gone too far, they gaslight you, or they love bomb you, something to that effect. Yeah, look, Ten of Swords reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. So all that energy that you were giving to this person, and not just to this person, but to the situation itself, to the emotion of it, you're putting that energy toward yourself. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Magician. So yeah, this is slow and steady movement forward, you manifesting your new beginning. We have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands in reverse. you're clearing things up with someone. It's like you want to set the record straight. I feel as though you're telling somebody, you kind of see somebody as being weak, like never taking a risk or never, you know, like being there for you, having your back or something like that. Like you really were disappointed in that way, because it's almost like you I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. You married this person, but they ended up being more of a burden to you. So almost like a child to you. Yeah, death and the world. It's done. It's over for sure. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse. It's because of lies. I feel like there may be some spying that's going to happen, and maybe that's what's going to bring about the revelations. But pretty clear message. I mean, it went on and on. That was the story, Pisces. So I hope that this was helpful for someone. And I will see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.